So here we are, two boys from Boksburg. Who would have thought? Chilling out in Tshwane. André Nel, Proteas, former Proteas fast bowler. The real deal, had a mouth. You need somebody like this. If he was KG, or rather, if KG was André in this day and age, he would have been suspended a long time ago. But also knew how to have a bit of fun. So, funny thing is, when did we start playing together?
Yeah, I think it was in 1995, 96 we started playing together. You played more cricket and soccer. I was more involved with rugby at that stage, and we toured to Nelspruit and for the first time playing cricket together. And we shared a room in the Formula 1 in Nelspruit.
And you know how big is he? You know how big am I?
It was very quaint.
Yeah. We were special. We were
very quaint and very close to each other. So it was very nice and surprising to hear that you're coming today. So it's actually nice catching up after a long time.
Yeah. And the thing is, like you said, I played more cricket and soccer than rugby, and I ended up playing professional rugby.
Yeah.
You played more rugby, and you ended up playing professional cricket.
It's funny how things work out.
And you're a fly-off. I mean, you're a huge fly-off. I've played against some big boys in my life, in my career. This is a big 10. I've never ever come across a bigger 10. Iegia Janssen, CBC Boksburg.
I think I wasn't very good, but I could kick the ball miles.
No, you had like an olifant poot.
Olifant poot.
No technique, but you'd smack it.
Kick it from anywhere. So, so it's quite interesting. But I think it worked out nicely. I never think I'll play for South Africa or if I played rugby.
The same thing, you know.
So I think it worked out for quite nicely. It's either or. Both of us represented a country. Coming from Boksburg is a big privilege and honour. And we can always carry around. People give us abuse about Boksburg. Always say, listen, have you played for your country before? and the game over.
You know what it feels like to walk into the ball ring, full house and play? Huh?
Yeah,
no.
Exactly.
You know what it's like to play in front of 90,000 people at Twickenham? No. So
exactly.
It's like I always tell the guys, I always tell the boys that through the National Rugby Skills Program, we visit a lot of schools around the country. School places, towns I've never been to. And I've learned so much about my own country. And when we go to these smaller towns, I tell them, I'm a boy from Boksburg.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to play professional rugby. Here I am. It takes one game where people are going to recognize you, learn more about you, start watching you. Next, you're 17 and you're playing under 21 rugby for the Lions. And things happen just that quick. You know?
I think the big thing is like a lot of guys coming from smaller towns, and that's where the nice thing is about the National Rugby Skills. They go to unknown old towns sometimes and see different schools, and guys who never expect to make it somewhere and think, because I'm in RTS, John Foster or wherever it might be, we'll never make it. But like you said, if you have a lucky break, you develop your skills properly with this, and one day you never know, you might take those skills you learn here, take it onto the field.
Exactly.
And you equip yourself better to play better rugby, and also
I understand
get a lucky break. And
you need a bit of luck. We all need a bit of luck. I understand also you're involved now with some stuff with the Titans.
Yeah, what we've done is we sponsor a project with Titans. It's called the Little Titans Project, where they go to schools that's from 6-year-olds to about 8-year-olds, where they try and equip them with the right skills. And it's not just playing cricket, it's showing them how to hold the bat properly, how to bowl properly, and giving them the right skills at that age, because cricket's so difficult and it's a technical sport. If you can show them the right basics up front at that age, they can carry through to an older age, I think you give them the edge on most other kids that plays cricket. And that's where this program is really good. And the nice thing is Titans is the only franchise is doing this at the moment. You've got the KFC mini cricket that Kids South Africa runs, but Titans is the only franchise who does this, and I thought that's why we're quite nice to be involved with them. The same kind of principle that you guys have with shadow ball. So it's quite nice from Nasha's side to be involved
I think
and being part of that, and that's what Nasha's always been wanting to be a part of, is developing kids at the right stages to be
awesome.
Equipped well enough to play.
If I just talk from what Nasha has done for us and this program, it's taken us around the country, and I've always said we don't. You learn the skill, but the higher you go, you forget the skill. So now we're trying to get these kids to perfect the catch and pass. André Nel, good seeing you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Two for the price of one. Saving you time, saving you money, putting you first.
Hey,
How you like that?
that's it.